सचिसुत गौरवरम् नवप्रेमयुतं नवगीतसुषं नववेशकृतं नवप्रेमरसम् विलसा शुभप्रेममय प्रणमामि सचिसुत गौरवरम् हरिभक्ति परं हरिनाम जप्यकरं हरिनाम नयते सततं प्रणयाशुधरं सचिसुत गौरवरम् सततं जनता भवतापहरं परमार्थपरायण लोकगते नवलेहकरं जगतापहरं प्रणमामि सचिसुत गौरवरम् निजभक्तिकरं चिरचारुकरं नटनर्तननागरराजकुलम् कुलकामिनी मानसलासकरं प्रणमामि सचिसुत गौरवरम् करतालवलं कलकण्ठलवं मृदुवादयसुविनितया मधुराम् निजभक्तिगुणावृतनाट्यकरं प्रणमामि सचिसुत गौरवरम् युगधर्मयुतं पुननन्तसुखं धरणी सुचितं भवभावचितम् तनुध्यानचितं निजवासयुतं प्रणमामि सचिसुत गौरवरम् Varanam Vasanam Varane Skalitam Sakanamadharam Kurutam Jagatha Jivanam Pranamami Sati Sutta Gauravaram Pranamami Sati Sutta Gauravaram Pranamami Sati Sutta Gauravaram Gauravaram Nava Pushpasharam Nava Navahasekaram Navakemavaram Pranamami Sati Sutta Gauravaram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Nitai Gauranga Nam Santanki was teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Srila Rupa Goswami. Sorry, 152. Yeah. Mali hoye kare sei bija aropana Shravan Kirtan Jale Koraya Sechana. When a person receives the seed of devotion service, he should take care of it by becoming a gardener and sowing the seed in his heart. If he waters the seed gradually by the process of Shravan and Kirtan, the seed will begin to sprout. Translation: to live with and purport by doing a Swami Srila Prabhupada. To live with devotees or to live in a temple means to save the Shravan Kirtan process. Sometimes neophyte devotees think that they can continue the Shravan Kirtan process without worshipping the deity. But execution of such Shravan Kirtan is meant for highly developed devotees like Haridas Thakur who engage in the Shravan Kirtan process without worshipping the deity. However, one should not falsely imitate Haridas Thakur and abandon deity worship just to try to engage in Shravan Kirtan. This is not possible for neophyte devotees. So coming to temple is very important. The word, okay, we'll start with this. Om Gyan Timarandhase Gyanam Jana Shalakaya Chakshu Militam Yena Tasme Shri Guruve Namah Shri Chaitanya Mano Visham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kalamayam Vadanti Se Vadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shuta Padkamlam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sadjatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Savadetam Savadutam Parijna Chahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitam Cha Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Varavani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasha Desha Tarine Deshi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Shivasadi Gaurvatkurinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, welcome. Hare Krishna, yeah. So welcome for the morning, Sunday morning class. So today our discussion topic is Gaura Lila, the associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But before we go to lessons of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, first see the most essential teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Srila Guru Goswami. And what we can learn, and then discuss about the associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So some Siksha, some Katha. And there's a beauty of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat have only Lila. And in between there is a Siksha. But Chaitanya Charitamrita is a lot of Siksha and a lot of Lila. And Lila is for a Siksha. And Lila is for a Siksha. To have a Vaishnav Sadachar there. So this part where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is teaching, give the teachings to Srila Rupa Goswami. So what does it speak about? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying that growing the Bhakti Lata Bij is an art. So we said every devotee, every morning we recite, right? Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against all these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prem. Right? Every morning we recite. Now from where the statement is derived? It's from Rupa Siksha. It's from Rupa Siksha. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying the same thing. O Rupa, you grow this creeper of devotion. See, outside world, they think devotion is something sentimental path which has no process. Right? Before coming, the devotion is seen, people see that, okay, it has no process, it just bhava mein bhai jao. Yes, it's true that devotion has bhava, but a unique contribution of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is, he, through the Goswamis, rather than his bhav ki lehron mein kho jao, he made it a process. He made it a process. Now, when you say devotion is just a matter of bhav, so somebody may have that bhav, somebody may not have that bhav. But when we say that devotional service is a process, that means anybody can attain it. Anybody can be successful in attaining that. You got a point there? So, bhakti is just not a bhav, but there is a right process given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the Goswamis given by Srila Prabhupada. And the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving this process, he is giving the very vital siksha to follow this process of Rupa Goswami. And what is this vital siksha is? That just like you do gardening, he is giving a very powerful example of gardening. So when you do gardening, the first thing, what is the first thing you see? Honestly, I never did gardening in my life. But since the analogy is given, so let us analyze that how when you do gardening, how have you done gardening in your life? Of course, it is being quite reduced now, there. But childhood, I remember we used to give water to the flowers. We had a lot of flower plants in the home, and we will take out the mud also, and little bit we do. So first thing you need the soil. If soil नहीं रहेगा तो nothing will happen. Need a fertile soil. Then the next thing what you do is put the seed. Put the seed. Then you put the water. Then the seed grow. And as the seed grow, you make sure that seed is not destroyed by any animal or external source. And then the tree comes. Same to be done with bhakti. Now what is the seed of bhakti? What is the seed? What is the seed of bhakti? The methods and the rules given by the spiritual master to develop love of God is called seed. So we got the seed. What? Chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Follow four-regular principle. Attend Mangala Arati. Insane decision devotees. So this seed, following these rules and regulation, what should come? The love for Krishna will awaken in our heart. The love for Krishna will awaken. And this could happen to anybody who gets that seed. First of all, you should get that pure seed. And then with that pure seed, when you develop it, you water it, you put in the soil of your heart, then it awakens our attraction for Krishna. It awakens our attraction for Krishna. Already there are many other seeds in our heart. Like, see, we get attracted to something in this world is due to some other seed. And that's why there is attachment to this material world. But when there is Bhakti Lata bead, it brings attraction to Krishna. And therefore, there are different kinds of bead in our heart. Jnana bead, Karma bead, Yoga bead, political bead, philanthropic bead. So many other desires in the heart which are not Bhakti Lata bead. And Bhakti Lata bead, Srila Prabhupada says in this purport, how one gets Bhakti Lata bead. The word Guru Prasad indicates that spiritual master is very merciful in bestowing the boon of devotional service upon the disciple. There. The spiritual master trains the disciple to render devotional service under Supreme Lord. This is called Guru Kripa. And Bhakti Lata means the seed of devotional service. Everything has an original cause of seed. So for any idea, program, plan or device, this is first of all contemplation of the plan, and that is called the bija. So the methods, rules and regulations by one is perfectly trained in devotional service constitute the Bhakti Lata bija. So what training is happening, like morning program, is the Bhakti Lata bija. By following this, what will happen? Love for Krishna will awaken. So you got the beat, and you follow the process, will awaken your love for Krishna. And this Bhakti Lata bead you receive from the spiritual master by the grace of Krishna. Other seeds called Anya Vilashita bead include Karma bead and Jnana bead. If one is not fortunate enough to receive the Bhakti Lata bead from the spiritual master, he instead cultivates such bead as Karma bead, Jnana bead, or political, social, philanthropic bija. However, the Bhakti Lata bead is different from other bija. The Bhakti Lata bead can be received only through the mercy of the spiritual master. So one has to satisfy the spiritual master to get the Bhakti Lata bead. Jisse prasadat. The Bhakti Lata bead is the original devotional service. Unless one satisfies the spiritual master, he get other bijas, karma, jnana and yoga, without the benefit of devotional service. But one who is faithful to the spiritual master get the Bhakti Lata bead. This Bhakti Lata bead is received when one is initiated by the bona fide spiritual master. After receiving the bona fide spiritual master's mercy, one must repeat instruction. This is called Shravan and Kirtan. One who has not properly heard from the spiritual master, who does not follow the regular principle, is not fit for Kirtan. Who is fit for Kirtan? One who has received, one who follows the regular principle and properly heard from spiritual master. वैसे आत्मिक का बुद्धि एक ही पुनर्जन्म. So one who has not listened carefully to the instruction of spiritual master is unfit for chanting or for preaching the cult of devotional service. One has to water the Bhaktivedanta beach by receiving instructions from the spiritual master. Because this Bhaktivedanta beach comes in the parampara. So only through parampara, Guru parampara, we get this Bhaktivedanta beach. So to a degree, strictly we follow Guru parampara. We follow the process given by Srila Prabhupada, we get Bhaktivedanta beach. And if we put our some mental speculation, we may get other bejas. We may get some other bejas. And even during Srila Prabhupada times, devotees start selling, incense, doing this other business. Prabhupada said, no, our main business is book distribution. So they think, okay, book distribution we are doing and we are getting money for the temple, let us sell other books. So then what happened? Karma bija added there. But the Guru only can give us the Bhaktivedanta bija. Why? Because Guru, see, we give all credit to Guru or to our superiors. Why? See, we may be doing a lot of things in our material life. But if Guru does not tell us to worship Radha and Krishna, will have any spiritual value. So what brings the spiritual value when somebody taught us to love, to chant the names of Radha and Krishna, worship Radha and Krishna. And that makes any of our activities spiritual. And in this world, what is the most difficult thing to get is desire to please Krishna. You may get a desire to preach Hinduism and expand Hinduism and stop conversion and all that, because that is based on falsehood. You may get desire to expand the movement, that is also based on falsehood. But that desire to please Krishna and desire to be servant of the servant, that you only get from the spiritual master, because there is no material motivation in this desire. And that's why Bhaktivedanta beach is only given by the spiritual master. Any other desires becomes karma beach, jnana beach and other beaches. And then further it says that like a gardener you should protect this beach. When you take materialistic association, what happens? This beach goes away. But when you, and Vaishnava aparad, when you do commit aparad to the Vaishnavas, it's like Hathi Mata. It tramples the Bhaktivedanta beach. It tramples the Bhaktivedanta beach. So one has to save I think there was a nice video where an elephant becomes mad elephant and it destroys everything. I'll just see if is there. Okay. No, the video is not there. Mad elephant. Send for sure. So I'll show you how the mad elephants create. So we know that how to save. So this elephant was the elephant has gone mad. During the show, the elephant got mad. I think this is very scary. I I think it's quite scary, not there. But the point is, if we can scare so much with the Vaishnava Aparadh, seeing this video, there's when the Vaishnava Aparadh is like this Hathi Mata, a mad elephant Aparadh. So I think this video looking very scary. If the same scary we can become with the Vaishnava Aparadh, our life will be safe. In this life, this elephant took the, I think it's the Mahant or the person climbing on his head only, and he became mad and beating that person is very, very powerful. Same way, the Vaishnava Aparadh completely crumples our Bhakti Lata Bij. Bhakti, it destroys all our Bhakti. Then one cannot chant, one cannot do any devotional practices there. But it becomes very, very difficult. And therefore, when you grow the Bhakti Lata Bij, you have to save it from the weeds of karma, jnana and other. Because whatever Shravan Kirtan jal you are putting, the weeds may grow. What may happen? The weeds may grow. The weeds may grow, leading to the the Bhakti Lata Bij may stunt, and other desires may grow more. And you see, my Bhakti is not increasing, and I am seeing so many other desires are coming. Because the Shravan Kirtan Jal has gone to the other routes. At the same time, protected from the Hathi Mata. So, beavers will stunt the growth, but Hathi Mata, Jai Shri Ganadhara Sudamai ki, Jai Shri Ganadhara ki, Jai Shri Ganadhara Bhagwan ki, Jai Shri Ganadhara. But the Bhakti Lata Bij, but the elephant Hathi Mata will uproot the Bij only. Other weeds will make it a stunted growth. You are not able to grow in Bhakti. But the Hathi Mata will completely remove the weed only from Jal. So many of the time when devotees leave Krishna consciousness, one of the main reasons is Vaishnava Aparadh. There. Because they give up only Krishna consciousness because of Vaishnava Aparadh. So it's like dying of the Bhakti Kripa. Okay. So with this knowledge of growing Bhakti Lata Bij, we'll discuss the pastimes of the associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called the tree of devotional service. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a chapter named Tree of Devotional Service. So in that, Madhavan Puri is the root. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the trunk, main trunk. And two main branches come is Advaita Acharya and Nityanand Prabhu. Advaita Vansh and Nityanand Vansh. But apart from that, there are many, many branches. So one of the first branch is of Shiva's Thakur. And when we hear the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's associates, our devotion grows. And some associates were brahmacharis, some associates were, in fact, majority was the Grahasthas associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, but all the Grahasthas, they will work only 8 months, and 4 months they will travel to Puri. See, those days things were so nice. 8 months you work, next 4 months you can maintain yourself. So they will go and Shivanand Sen will take the party and take all those devotees to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Puri. And they will have so many wonderful pastimes there. And serving Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, participating in dancing Kirtan of Mahaprabhu, they will live together. So we'll see the most prominent of the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their dedication, their love for Mahaprabhu, their thing. You see, Shiva's So Shiva's Thakur is one of the most prominent devotee. He is Narad Muni himself. So Narad Muni is a brahmachari, but he comes as Shiva's Thakur as a grahastha here. But his grahastha life is also very, very special. So there are 4 brothers. Shivas, Shipati, Shinidhi. And so there's like 4 brothers are there of Shivas. And both of them were very dedicated to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In fact, before Mahaprabhu became a devotee, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became a devotee, these four were already devotees. And Shiva's Thakur Adhacharya will have a lot of discussion about Krishna. And they will pray, let this boy become a devotee. Let this boy become a devotee. Only when some Vaishnava prays for us, we become a devotee. Then only we become a devotee and remain a devotee. So the cause for bhakti is when a Vaishnava thinks, let me become a devotee. There. So all the devotees will pray, this is boy Nimai becomes a devotee. And Nimai will say, I'll become such a devotee, even Brahma and Shiva will come at my door. There. And then after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became a devotee, the first thing he did, he started serving the Vaishnavas. He will take their clothes, press their clothes, do this, and they will bless him. Krishna Matirastu. Yes. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will say, by your mercy only, I'll become a devotee. Then Mahaprabhu, the Shiva's the first Sankirtan, what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began was in the house of Shiva's Thakur. And how the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sankirtan moment began, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, first what had happened, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in great ecstasy. Was in great ecstasy and feeling great ecstasy. And his mother was very much troubled. So when people become devotees, mother gets troubled. कि अभी क्या हो गया है, टीवी नहीं देखता है, कुछ माला जपता रहता है, इतना देर पूजा घर में बैठता है, पहले मैं बुलाती थी आता नहीं था, अब 2 घंटे पूजा घर में बैठता है. So all mothers get worried. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mother was also worried. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was married that time. There. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had married 2 times. One wife passed away, and the second time he married. Okay. So Chaitanya was already married, but his mother was very worried. If what happened? If somebody is telling he has got some mental derangement, some life hair problem is there, give him this ghee, that ghee, the life hair will become alright. But when Shiva's Thakur came and said, no, very good thing happened to your son. I wish I also get such disease. And said, don't discuss, this is a very confidential sentence of ecstatic love for Krishna, don't discuss with anybody. Keep it private. And Chaitanya was very happy. Shivas, if you also would have said I am mad, I would have drowned myself in the Ganges. And then, one by one, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained to everybody how he has become a devotee. And what love for Krishna he feels. While talking to devotees, he says, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? And thinking like that, he will start crying. He'll go into internal consciousness there. And the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's love. And then, Sri Mahaprabhu, one day, made all the devotees in the house of Shuklambar Brahmacharis that what happened to him Gaya and what he learned about devotional service. And then he stopped teaching also at that time there. And he started the Sankirtan. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaham. Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaham. Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sudhan. Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sudhan. Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaham. Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaham. Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sudhan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. So started the Kirtan. And then one day he told to Shivas and told all devotees, why are you wasting time in the night? We should not waste the time in the night. Let us chant whole night. And for next 1 year, all devotees will come and dance in the house of Shiva's Thakur. And many devotees wanted to see that dance, but nobody was allowed. Only very intimate associates are allowed, isn't it? So not everybody is allowed. Only very few associates, Mukunda, Shivas Thakur, Gadadhar Pandit, Advaitacharya, and just few more countful, Acharya Ratna, Chandrasekhar. So this countful of devotees were allowed. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced with them. Whole night Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be dancing in Shiva's Angan. And devotees will go into such ecstasy, such a bliss, that even Vaikuntha feels shame seeing the bliss of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There. In the ecstasy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu of Golok there. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mood of Srimati Radharani dancing, feeling joy for Krishna. There. In fact, the Sankirtan of Mahaprabhu is not different from Krishna's Ras Leela. But in our conditioned stage, we cannot understand Krishna's Ras Leela. But by dancing in the Kirtan, by chanting the holy name, eventually you come to that platform of Sankirtan, understanding that exalted love. So therefore, hearing Mahaprabhu's Leela is very, very glorious. Probably it may take one lifetime of purification to understand Ras Leela. But from day one you can hear Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan pastime. And you get the same benefit. You get the same benefit. And that's why hearing Chaitanya Leela is very, very auspicious and glorious for the devotees. So in Ras Leela, Krishna is amidst the gopis and gopis are dancing around Krishna. And in Sankirtan, Krishna is in the form of the holy name. And all the devotees are dancing around the holy name, feeling the same joy there. Because it is transcendental, there is nothing sensual. It is transcendental love for Krishna. And Krishna and his holy name are non-different. It does not matter. And that's how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes are very, very divine. And by hearing them, we can very quickly awaken attraction for Krishna. Quickly make progress. If somebody forgets Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, simple things becomes difficult. Even remembers Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, impossible things become possible. To practice bhakti in this age of Kali, to make a spiritual advancement is Kali Yuga looks to be impossible with the office work, so many of tension, so many of conditioning. But by remembering Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it becomes very simple. And that is why more we remember the mercy of Mahaprabhu, more we show our gratitude to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More Kambina Ke Dayalu Jagat Sansare Musama Patita Prabhu Nabai Ke Patita Prabhu Sanatana Rupara Gunatha Daya Karo Shri Acharya Prabhu Shri Vasa Ramachandra Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama So, if we just learn to sing with love for the Lord, loving devotional service. It starts with loving Sankirtan. There. And that is the perfection of, and Actually, it's very, just by singing the holy names of the Lord, for the praise of the Lord, it's so easy to feel the love for the Lord. Right? There. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come. Prema, ati durlabha prema, ati kare dana. So, every night they were doing Sankirtan with it. And nobody was allowed. One day, one austere brahmachari was there. And he told to Shiva, and this brahmachari only will, he was a very wonderful person, and he would just only live drinking milk. And sometimes he will take fruits. So he was begging Shiva, can you allow me to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's dancing kirtan? And Shiva was reluctant, but he thought that is such a austere brahmachari. I am also not so austere. So let me take this brahmachari. And he hid him in the house. And after some time, Mahaprabhu said, hey, I'm not feeling ecstatic. If somebody is there who should not be there? And Shiva was in little difficulty. He said, Lord, somebody is there who is not a materialist, my Lord. He is a very austere brahmachari. He drinks only. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very angry. Do you think by austerities you can attain me? And he started scolding the brahmachari only. Do you think that you can get me by your austerities? Do you think you can get me? And usko डांट के भगा दिया. I suppose somebody scolds you like this. क्या समझते हैं अपने आप को ऐसे scold कर रहे, right? But this brahmachari was humble. He was thinking in his heart, oh, it is so great mercy of the Lord only that at least he allowed me to see the darshan. And he chastised me for a right only there. And Mahaprabhu in his heart understood that he is a devotee. He has gratitude. He called him back. You can attain my dancing kirtan. The first Lalyam became his qualification. Lalyam became his qualification. And then his humility became a qualification. Then his humility, gratitude. Even though he was scolded by the Lord, he felt grateful for the Lord. Just like a mother scolds a child, what the child does? Child goes back to the mother only. Died. The son of Shiva's Thakur died. And everybody was crying in the home. You know what did Shiva's Thakur say? He went to his relative and said, if you cry and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing stop, I will drown myself into the Ganges. बोले अभी ठीक है अभी what to do? And Shiva's Thakur, he came back. After a few hours, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came out of his dancing kirtan saying something wrong has happened. Until that time all devotees were whispering, Shiva's son died. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, Shivas, you did not told me your son died. Immediately Mahaprabhu said, how can I leave an associate like Shiva's Thakur? I cannot leave an associate like Shiva's Thakur. And immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the sun, woke up the sun. Oh son, get up. And like Chitketu's son, he got up and said, oh Lord, I am wandering into many, many lifetimes. By great mercy, I took birth in house of Shiva, got association. Now I am going to my next destination. There. Please allow me and let me go to there and please forgive me of all my offenses. And he left. And everybody became very calm. Because when Mahaprabhu is doing Kirtan, if his son leaves, where he will go? He will go to Vaikuntha only. There. The Shivas had that faith there. That anything against the pleasure of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna, not there. So that was the dedication of Shiva's Pandit. Of course, we may not be able to imitate the behavior, but we can learn the principles from the behavior. And there. Okay, that's how Shiva's Thakur was so dedicated to Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Shiva's Thakur, Lakshmi may have to beg, but I promise you, you will never have any problem of anything in your household. And he asked, and Shivas would clap automatically. He had such faith in Krishna. And he's so dedicated and surrendered to Krishna. There. So when we develop a faith in Krishna, then there is no fear. Because this world is full of fear. What if AI take away all jobs? What if war comes? What if recession comes? But a devotee has no fear. Krishna will take care, don't worry. Whatever happen, the world may go up and down. World war happen, nuclear war happen, but devotees will get their prasad. Krishna will send prasad to his devotees. And we can see COVID time, isn't it? Devotees' needs were taken care. Right? But Krishna always protects his devotees. Kante pati jane name bhaktya pranashati. Okay. Another of the special devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Pundarik Vidyanidhi. This Pundarik Vidyanidhi, he was a very, very wealthy person. So one time Mukunda thought Gadadhar to take Gadadhar Pandit to meet Pundarik Vidyanidhi. But Pundarik Vidyanidhi was very costly. Now suppose some speaker comes to give a katha class, but is in very costly garments, and his servants are fanning him. What he will think about? गलत जगह आ गया कथा सुनने. How do you think? So some speaker is sitting with very jazzy silky cloth, not saffron's cloth, normal cloth with hairs, with costly jewels around, and you come to hear a katha. What the first thing will come into your mind? कि क्या कथा हो पाएगी? गलत आदमी से सुनने आ गए क्या? So like, and Gadadhar Pandit was a very detached brahmachari from very beginning. So then he was thinking, who is this Pundarik Vidyanidhi? He looked like a Vishay. Mukunda understood what is going in the mind of Gadadhar. So started singing this song. Aho Bakiyam Stanakala Kutam Jigasyapi Asadavi Lede Gatindha Sharanam Tatwanyam Kamba Dayalu Sharanam Bhaje. And Pundarik Vidyanidhi got into ecstasy. He broke his garlands, broke his mala, he just got into ecstasy. Whatever silk bed was there, pearls around the bed, everything he threw away in ecstasy there. And saying, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And when Gadadhar Pandit saw that, I was thinking he's a Vishay, he's a great devotee, showing the ecstatic symptoms. Badi bhool ho gayi. And then he took Diksha from Pundarik Vidyanidhi. So, we can see the dedication of these devotees there, how they are sold out to Krishna. And Gadadhar Pandit is Radha Rani without bhava of Srimati Radha Rani, and Pundarik Vidyanidhi is father of Radha Rani. And Chaitanya Charitamrita, they meet like this. Then another special devotee of Mahaprabhu is Shivananda Sen. How many of you heard of Shivananda Sen? Yes. The beauty of the Shivananda Sen is, see this day, if you have to travel from Mayapur to Puri, what you do? You come to Howrah with a local train or with a taxi. From Howrah you catch a train, Jagannath Puri Express or Vande Bharat, whatever, so many trains are there now. And in one night you are in Puri. Now just think, 500 years before, if you have to go from Mayapur to Puri, what it would take. Because both neighboring, like it was going between India and Pakistan. Or India-Bangladesh border. How many want to go India-Bangladesh border now? So that time West Bengal was like Bangladesh. And Puri was like India. So somebody to come from Bangladesh to Puri and go back from Puri to Bangladesh, Bengal, was like that. What is going to? Because the ruler was Nawab Hussain Shah. He won't allow Hindu practices. And there were tolls, and there was a fight between the two neighbors. So anybody comes in between, if they think is a spy, they will kill him also. In that situation, Shivananda Sen would do funding for the yatra of all devotees who go, and he would make arrangement for whole yatra. So anybody who sponsors the devotees yatra and help them doing yatra is the follower of Shivananda Sen. So the Shivanand Sen will arrange the yatra and will carry everybody. And what was his heart of seva? In fact, there's a devotee named Vasudev. He was so magnanimous that he would not have any saving. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Shivanand, "Arey, please take care of his account. He is not able to run a family also." So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying how a grahastha should be practical and have some saving. Have some savings. There. So it is important for a grahastha to have some savings with it. There. Save and run properly, take care of accounts and give donation also. Everything should be done there. And one day, now two parts happen, or Shivanand said, during those yatras. See, when you do yatras, management में problems होता है. How many of you seen that? Devotee will come and give feedback. That happened with Shivanand Sen also. So one day Nityananda did not got prasadam. He became angry and kicked Shivanand Sen. Now was it good or bad?
Very good.
Very good. How many of you want kicks from Nityananda Prabhu's? So Nityananda Prabhu kicked Shivanand Sen. Right? Lord is hearing. See, the Brahma, Shiva, they are wanting the lotus feet of Lord Balram. Isn't it? Ananta Shesha. And then Balram, who is Nityananda Prabhu, is kicking Shivanand Sen is a great fortune. And but Nityananda Prabhu kicked him. Hey, I am not getting food here. What is this yatra you have done? So when you are managing yatra, many devotees will have expectation, come and shout upon you. You know, nothing. But Shivananda Sen was very peaceful. And Nityananda Prabhu cursed that your children will die. And hearing this, there was a nephew of Shivanand Sen, Shrikant. He got very disturbed. He counts a Vaishnavacharya. This is not Vaishnava behavior. And Shrikant left the yatra in disturbance. Sometimes devotees get disturbed seeing some behavior, right? So Shivanand Sen received he was ecstatic. But his nephew got disturbed. And Shivanand Sen went to Mahaprabhu. And without removing his utari, he paid obeisances to Mahaprabhu. So Govinda was saying, "Arey, kaisa ye kya etiquette hai?" Because in South India also, we have seen South Indian temples, you have to remove your utari when you pay obeisance to Lord. So now here the Lord is personally there. You should remove utari and pay obeisance to Lord, but with utari. Then opposite, no problem. His mind is disturbed. So don't correct it. His mind is disturbed. So Lord could saw that. So when a person is disturbed, he may not be able to follow certain rules and regulations. But and then none of the children of Shivanand Sen died. On the contrary, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and gave his feet into the child of Shivanand Sen and personally gave mercy to Shivanand Sen's son, child there. So that was a curse and blessing in disguise. There, that they achieve mercy of Mahaprabhu. So by mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, one may attain mercy of Mahaprabhu there. So this was a dedication of Shivanand Sen. Then Sarvam Bhattacharya. Ramanand Rai. So Sarvam Bhattacharya, he was a Kulguru. He was a Kulguru, in fact Guru of Pratap Rudra also. There. See, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first converted Sarvam Bhattacharya into a devotee. And he was a Shankarite, follower of Shankaracharya. He was from Kesh. He told the Mahaprabhu, "Arey, you have took a sannyas in a low sampradaya. I'll upgrade you to Saratva sampradaya." You're taking sannyas in Bharati sampradaya, because in sannyas also there's a gradation. You're taking sannyas in Bharati sampradaya, I'll upgrade you and give you sannyas in Saraswati sampradaya. Saraswati sampradaya, which is higher. But Chaitanya said, no, I'm okay. And he was teaching Vedanta for 7 days. And after 7 days learning Vedanta from him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught him Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy and showed him Shadbhuj, Chaturbhuj Darshan. Chaitanya Charitamrita says Chaturbhuj Darshan, Chaitanya Bhagavad says Shadbhuj Darshan. Or probably he showed both darshan. So what a darshan Mahaprabhu showed, he got transformed and became a devotee of Krishna. And then he started telling Mahaprabhu, he started telling Pratapula, oh, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Supreme Lord himself staying in his kingdom, and arranged audience with it. Now the Sarva Bhattacharya became so attached to Mahaprabhu, so one time Sarva Bhattacharya called Mahaprabhu to his house and requested Mahaprabhu, please eat. Actually Mahaprabhu will not eat much. He'll take, okay, give me little saak only. The sweet foods are not for sannyasis. Sannyasis should eat simple. But devotees will push and Mahaprabhu will eat. But the Sarva Bhattacharya had a son-in-law whose name was Amogha. He saw, Are, you are a sannyasi, you are eating so much? He started criticizing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sarva Bhattacharya said, hey, bhag yahan se. And they started saying, let our daughter become widow only. They started to pray like that. That he is coming, we are calling Supreme Lord in our house and this fellow is doing like this. And then Amogha got a disease named cholera and he was lying on the bed. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard that he got cholera, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes to Amogha. So if you do aparadh to the Lord, something will happen. So he went, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, oh Amogha, why you don't give your envy? Give your envy, chant Hare Krishna. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu kept hand on his head, and as soon as he said Hare Krishna, all his cholera and disease went away. That's the mercy of Mahaprabhu. That anybody connected to a devotee, Mahaprabhu will show mercy there. Even there was a niece of Shiva's Thakur, Narayani. She was a young girl. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave her mercy. Chant Narayani. He gave ecstatic love to Narayani. And Narayani's son became Vrindavan Das Thakur, who wrote Chaitanya Bhagavat. So this is the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He'd make all his devotees so mercy. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was leaving to South India Yatra, so he asked permission from different devotees. And Sarva Bhattacharya, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was leaving to South India, he fainted only. He couldn't bear separation from Mahaprabhu. He just fainted. That was the love of Sarva Bhattacharya for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There. So this grasas, there's so much love and affection for Mahaprabhu, they conquered. So the purpose, goal of life is to develop this attachment to the Lord. Same way Advaitacharya. So Advaitacharya had his Dharam Patni, and both of them personally will cook for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and invite Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, feed Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So after taking sannyas, the first meal Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took in the house of Advaitacharya. There. And same way Advaitacharya, when came to Puri also, he will invite Mahaprabhu to eat in his house. And Mahaprabhu will go to different grasthas' house every day to eat in house of different grasthas. There. And Mahaprabhu will be eating prasadam and there. And have nice sankirtan. One time, this pastime occurred in Chaitanya Mangal. One time Mahaprabhu is one Brahmana in Puri was fasting till death. He was worshipping Lord Jagannath that till the time you give me wealth, I will fast till death. In the meanwhile, while he was on the bank of seashore, he saw one big figure coming. And that big figure came and met Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, actually Vibhishan had come. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking to Vibhishan, oh Vibhishan, this Brahmana is giving his life. What a fool he is. Tell him something. There. And this Brahmana was hearing that conversation. There. And when he understood Vibhishan is coming to Mahaprabhu, and then Vibhishan explained him, he is the Supreme Lord, what you are troubling Jagannath with material wealth and thing. And then Brahmana became a devotee. Okay, now I'll tell about some Grasa disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Some glories of Grasa disciples of Srila how they live like. So there's three couples, Mukund and Janaki, Mike and Jen. The first couple were Carl and Eve. Carl and Eve, Mike and Jan, who arranged for Prabhupada's matchless gift store. So what had happened when David had attacked Prabhupada, then Prabhupada moved to the house of Carl and Eve. So Carl and Eve were married, but they were living with a cat and thing. And they have heard Swamiji's lectures talking about, don't use contraceptives, don't use these things there. So they felt very uneasy with the presence of Prabhupada because they were not following what Prabhupada speaking in his lectures of don't animals and all that. So they were then, but Carl was a devotee coming to the Swamiji's program, so Carl was keeping Prabhupada. Then Carl and Mike came together, we should arrange something for Swamiji, and they found a matchless gift and there. Now Mike was caught into some scam in a drug case. Though he was not carrying a drug, but somehow he got caught and he got into jail. But Prabhupada had written a letter to him, don't worry, you will come out of jail. So when he came out, he started regularly attending, both Mike and Jen started attending Swamiji's Prabhupada's lectures. And this Mike and Jen were not married because the living culture what has come in India, it was going in 65 in US. So this Mike and Jen were living, and they started coming for Swamiji's program, and then Mike and Jen got initiated, Mukunda and Janki. And then they came, because Prabhupada had written that those who are initiated disciples, they should follow 4 area principles. No illicit sex, no intoxication, another thing. So they came to Prabhupada, what to do. And this Prabhupada, okay, then Prabhupada got them married. And they got married. Then they were thinking to go to India. Swamiji suggested, why not you go to some other center and open a place. Then they went to San Francisco and they opened a new center. This couple, Mukund and Janki. In fact, when Prabhupada first time went San Francisco, 100 people were welcoming Prabhupada. And Prabhupada was so happy with this Mukund and Janki there. And then Mukund and Janki preached, and then Sham Sundar Prabhu and Malti Mataji joined, Gurudas Prabhu and Yamuna Mataji joined. Prabhupada trained these 3 Grahastha couples into Kirtan. And Prabhupada said, my spiritual master had sent a sannyasi God brothers, but they could not preach in London because they didn't had faith in my Guru. They didn't have devotion, that ulterior motives. But you go with only love to please your Guru and Krishna with bhakti, you will be successful. And Prabhupada trained in Kirtan, and that happened. This Grahastha couple with no money, with no income, going from US to London. And that time US visa you have means any country you will get entry easily. There. So from US they went to London, and when London they went, they didn't have a source of income. In fact, one day they didn't have the money to pay the rent also. So that exact amount of dollars came flying from the sky. Because they were so dedicated to the mission of their Guru Lord arranged. Actually, if devotees are honest, devotees follow, whatever is needed for expanding Krishna consciousness will come. One should have faith. If we are sincerely wanting to serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada, whatever money required for expansion, it will come. One doesn't have to worry. This. And you see, Srila Prabhupada went with 40 rupees. How much Krishna gave him? Because of Prabhupada's sincerity. And because of Prabhupada's mercy, whatever opulence, whatever facilities we are getting, and that is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Right. So they went, and they were living in cardboard boxes. And Malti Mataji had a child also named Saraswati. And they were living in cardboard boxes, no place to stay. And they preached, and they made many brahmacharis. And they preached to George Harrison. George Harrison became a devotee. And he sang the song. And George Hare Krishna startles London. There. So that was their dedication. Same way Kartu Prabhu was a doctor. Engineer. Okay. So he was doing a job. And Srila Prabhupada said, why not you become a full-time devotee? That day only, he was a Grahastha, already was a Grahastha that time. Yeah. And Prabhupada told you, leave the job. Next day he left the job and became a full-time preacher.
Actually, he told his degrees and then became a full-time.
He tore his degrees also. Such faith. And when those people speak also such a... Same way Sankarshan Das Adhikari Maharaj. You know, there. That how he was a brahmachari, and Tamal Krishna Maharaj told, why not you marry this girl? That was Tamal Krishna Maharaj disciple. And he married, and she will act as a good assistant to you. And he very openly says that she is just an assistant for my services. And such pure preaching, you can hear Sankarshan Das, Adhika Maharaj there. The Prabhupada is such dedicated grahasthas. And of course, the model of grahastha life has changed in ISKCON from proper times. The previously it was like a full-time grahasthas, you should give up job. And today's the model is, okay, while doing your job, you should preach and be dedicated devotee. What's the current model according to time, place and circumstances. But whether one is a brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi, anybody can love Krishna, anybody can be dedicated to Krishna, and anybody can go on back to God. That's a beautiful point. And anybody can attain the supreme abode of Golok Vrindavan by mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when we hear about this Gaura Lila, hear their katha, hear the beautiful these pastimes, our love for Krishna grows. And we feel great ecstatic love for Krishna. And this is a beautiful pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. More and more we hear about Gaura Lila, more and more we get attracted. And then by mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then we can understand Krishna's pastimes with it then. Hare Krishna. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki, Jai Shri Gaura Lila ki, Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Any questions? No, I think Lila class questions are less.
One receives the Bhakti-Lata Beach, then he should act like a gardener and watering process is Shravan and Kirtan. So you also said that the Shravan and Kirtan gel that will also nurture weeds.
Weeds, yeah.
So how can one understand that whatever Shravan and Kirtan is doing, it is actually watering Bhakti-Lata Beach or it is watering weeds?
It's a very nice point. How we know that what Shravan Kirtan you are doing or 16 notes we are chanting? Is it nurturing our weed or nurturing our bhakti? What you are thinking during japa? Oh, मेरा job नहीं लग रहा है, ऑफिस में बहुत काम है. What you are thinking during japa? Family में ये problem है. So that is nourishing your weeds. Are you thinking of some material desires during japa? That is nourishing your weed. And if you are thinking of Krishna, hearing the holy name, that is nourishing your bhakti. What you are thinking the japa, that weed is getting nourished. If you are thinking of jnana beej is getting nourished. If you are thinking of karma beej is getting nourished. If you are thinking of yoga, that beej is getting. So what you think during japa, that get nourished. You think of politics, इस ड्यूटी ने ऐसा किया मैं इसके साथ ऐसा करूँगा, तो that beej is getting nourished. The different beejas get nourished what you think during your devotional service. What you are thinking during the class, that beej is getting nourished. Are you thinking about the class or are you thinking about other thing? कि ये devotee ऐसा है, ये devotee ऐसा है. And that's what is getting nourished. So absorption in devotional service helps us to water the Bhakti Lata beej. And therefore, one very amazing point from Gaurang Prabhu's clip came out. This I saw that. He's saying many people are stressed due to overthinking nowadays. Overthinking has become a big problem in the current situation. And why this problem is, you should not start your day with thinking. You should start your day with thanking. You should not start your day with thinking. You should start your day with thanking. When you thank, you feel very relaxed. You feel very calm. When you think, you feel insecure. कि मेरा क्या होगा? Then you are thinking, na? See, we should think. Naturally, we should think and do things. But we should, overthinking is what? Whatever you are doing, you are thinking only. You are taking bath, you are thinking. You are eating prasad, you are thinking. That has become a modern disease. Same way, you are standing in Mangal Arati is going on, but you are thinking something else. But you are chanting japa, you are thinking. So this is called overthinking. One should think, but should not overthink with it. So to change this thinking, overthinking, which leads to nourishment of weeds, better learn thanking. Thanking means gratitude. How fortunate I am to come to Mangalarti. How fortunate I am that I am getting morning 5 a.m. Mangalarti dancing for Krishna. How grateful I am that I am getting to chant the holy names of the Lord. How grateful that I am in association of devotee. Today Sunday I could come for devotee association. How Krishna is so merciful. There. Just start your day with thanking. And you see life will transform. And Bhakti Vata Beach will cultivate. Because you're thinking for the Bhakti Vata Beach. Thinking means what can I acquire? What can I get? What can I take revenge? What can I do? इसने मुझको ऐसा बोला, उसने मुझको ऐसा बोला. So these are thinking beats. And if we just apply it in life, see, in mindfulness, one of the very important themes is gratitude. You cannot have mindfulness unless you have gratitude. You become mindless without gratitude. Mindless means करते कुछ और है, सोचते कुछ और है. There. But when you're thankful, grateful, you can absorb in devotion service. So grateful heart only will be able to absorb in devotion service and nurture the Bhakti Datta Beach. So gratitude is a very important concept. It's a very important quality to cultivate in our lives. Gratitude. That we have been giving this devotional service. Okay, you have a question? You can answer. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Guru. You told about many Grihastha devotees of Prabhu, how they were dependent on the mercy of Prabhu, all desire for Prabhu pleasing him. So like this desire, like we plan our finance, like I will save this much money so that I will retire early by this time, making plans, using intelligence in that, how to retire as early as possible. Is that lack of surrender? Because we are not depending fully on Lord. Lord will make arrangement. Whenever retirement age will come, Lord will do the needful. So is it lack of surrender to use our intelligence a lot into
See, surely it's good to plan for retirement, but your retirement plan should not affect your surrender today. You get the point? Many times what happens, we think that I surrender in future, let me work hard today. So today also you don't surrender and future also you don't surrender. So never surrender happens. Surrender becomes a post-datic check. So first surrender today, with that surrender whatever you could save, you save and depend on Krishna. So one should surely utilize the intelligence for saving, but not at the cost of our surrender today. That's a post-dated check. And the way economy is changing, the way world is changing, you don't know what the time of retirement comes, what the situation will be. Right? By the time you plan your retirement, how the world would be, you don't know. So whatever parameters you take in this world may not work. But dependence on Krishna will always work. Dependence on Krishna will always work. So surrender should not be a post-dated check. Then surrender will never happen. Because surrender means dependence on Krishna. If you are cultivating dependence on your deposit money, then how will you you are not cultivating dependence on Krishna, then how will you retire? I think many grahasthas plan that, but I have not seen anybody retiring. Because Bible say, okay Prabhu, after you have 2 crore, we can retire. But the problem is after 2 crore is connected, but inflation has happened. Now please earn 4 crore, then you can retire. So never retirement time comes. Because your retirement is not depending on Krishna, your retirement is on your money. You are getting more materially engrossed than Krishna conscious. And that's what happened. So maybe you can take an assignment, find out devotees who have successfully saved and successfully retired, but depending on the money of their retirement. And then you can get analysis. But on the other hand, devotees who keep surrendering, one day when they retired, they did not come to know. Krishna only retired them. It just happened. It just happened, the retirement. Because they're so attached to service, बोला अरे छोड़ा भी इसको अभी थोड़ा सेवा पूरी full time सेवा करते हैं. So whatever situation you are in, you have to surrender to Krishna right now. Don't postpone surrender to Krishna. We don't know the situations tomorrow will be favorable or not. Don't wait when situations will become favorable, I will retire or I will surrender to Krishna. That way Maya Devi will make sure you're never able to surrender to Krishna. She will keep making circumstances there. So surrender to Krishna is unalloyed. It does not depend on circumstances, but is universal in all situations of life.
Hi Krishnaji, thank you so much for your katha. Prabhuji, just like Nityananda Prabhu, he kicked Shivanand Singh and Shivanand Singh took, and he even cursed him. But Shivanand Singh took it as a mercy. But when it comes to someone like me, forget kicking or beating or curse, even if the senior Vaishnavas, they chastise me or use a strict tone, I feel offended. Arey, how can Prabhuji tell this to me? So how can we take the chastisement of senior Vaishnavas like Shivanand Singh? Or please.
This is a fault of the modern culture today. Because the Vedic culture, the child was taught discipline. The teacher will literally build, cane hoti, chhadi hoti thi. Still the child will have respect for the teacher. But teacher will not even exploit the child. Teachers are also were of character. They want to exploit the child. Today both problems happen. The teachers are also exploitative and children also are very touch me not. Like nowadays in India also, if a teacher beats you, you can complain in the police. Right, Dinesh? Child abuse. So because of that, and that's why so many children are committing suicide because of this reason. Because they have not learned to face humiliation. They have not learned to face defeat. They are not ready. Because somebody criticizes them, they commit suicide. So much vulnerable they have become. Somebody, and there. So this is all fault of the modern education system, which doesn't take teachers based on their character, takes only based on competence. That is first fault. Second fault, it doesn't allow the teachers to train the student with discipline and strictness. And due to which we born with something, if anybody little bit says something, we don't have a capacity to handle. But in Vedic time, कोई पड़ोस का भाई बच्चा जा रहा है ना, उसको डांट सकते हो, and he will hear, कोई गलती कर रहा है तो करके. That much respect everybody had for the elders. There. Right? How many? I don't know. You say our time I've seen डालते हैं. अभी बच्चे किसी की डांट नहीं सुनते, उल्टा जवाब देके चले जाते हैं करके. There. So that cultural change is making a lot of problems in the generation today. So because we are born of that I generation, so surely this faults will be there. But by hearing katha like this, we pray to the Lord, please give me tolerance. When some senior devotee little bit chastise us, let me understand he is doing for my benefit. It takes its own time, but it's needed to overcome the false ego there.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Okay, last question.
My question is that when we go out for Sankirtan, that Krishna's holy name is Krishna. So how does it affect those who are non-devotees? How does it affect it, and how much time they will take to become devotees and like that?
See, the Haridas Thakur, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked how the trees and plants will be delivered. Haridas Thakur says, when you chant Kirtan, they echo. They are also chanting Hare Krishna, and eventually they also will be delivered. So even animals are delivered, plants and trees are. Anybody, the holy name goes inside their heart, inside their head. They will be delivered. Now, how they will be delivered? After how much time they will be delivered? It depends on the Lord. We are doing our part of taking the Harinam to people with it. There. And how much time will it take? It depends on the Supreme Lord.
In Tattva, can you explain what happens when that happens? Like sound vibration goes to that person. Then
His bhakti sukriti started. But that sukriti has to mature for him to become a devotee. There. See, if you see our life also, we have not become devotee in a day. From our previous life, this life, we have attained a lot of sukriti. Some way or other, some Vaishnavas we have. So for example, this video I have said, where the person got that brahmachari shared his story how he got burnt in an electric pole and Yamdutas come. How many have seen that video? You've seen that video? So there Yamdutas tell him, because last life you served a Vaishnava and he blessed you become a devotee, so we are leaving you because you have to become a devotee. And then he became a devotee. So it may take one more birth to get the Sukriti to rise. You get a point? We don't? No. But in the time frame of this universe of millions of billions of years, how much does it matter? See, we see from an 80-year perspective, कि क्या result आया? A 50 years perspective, of a lifetime. But Krishna sees from millions of life years of attainment. It's just very simple. It's very little, isn't it? Okay, so I think we end here. Already it's 9:30. Hare Krishna.